Hey Harry, I gotta know, what's your costume?
Oh, this is actually Remy from Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. He's a charge character, and that basically means that you execute every one of his moves.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. I got the picture. Into the heat of battle. Go for it. You win.
What's up? I am NT Hari,
I'm Lord Jordanian.
I am Werewolf Now Failure.
and we are here at Anime Midwest. This is a huge gathering of anime fans right here in the Midwest, and we're gonna see lots of cosplayers and lots of celebrities. So we're gonna get in there and we're gonna talk to them. Come on, let's go. Tell me a little bit about y'all's costumes.
So I'm Joseph Joestar from part 3 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I am the one who waits from Cult of the Lamb.
You are terrifying. Let's see those claws for the camera right here. Look at that. What was y'all's favorite movie to watch on VHS when you guys were kids, or maybe even today?
Never Ending Story, hands down.
Oh yeah.
The Mask. Probably still know all the lines.
I obviously recognize you guys from Silent Hill 2, one of the greatest video games of all time. So what was y'all's favorite VHS tape to watch? Anything, TV show, movie, anything you want.
B-movies like Critters.
Oh yeah.
My absolute favorites.
Did that inspire you to become a monster?
A little bit. The villains are just more fun.
My dad had a VHS copy of the original Heavy Metal movie, so I watched that one like all the time when I probably shouldn't have been watching it like, 6, 7, 8 years old. So
It's all right. You turned out fine, right?
yes, this Screams turned out fine.
Take someone's head off with that.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna see some more figure stands before I make a decision on what I want to buy, because we're at a one figure limit. Because if I buy any more, I'm gonna go overboard and max out my credit card again.
All right, I'm joined by some 90s classics. Can you tell me what your costume is?
I'm Nicholas Wolfwood from Trigun.
And I am Sebastian Stampede from Trigun.
Do you remember his full name?
The dress is the Stampede. He doesn't really have a full name, does he?
I'm Mr. But,
Not a lick of it.
Well, here's his full name, include the clip here.
I am known as Valentinez Alcalinella Zihak Shushiraboherets. Gambi Gobella, Blue Stradivari, Talentrent Pierre, Andre Chartenhemos, Ivanovinci Baldos George, Deutzel Kaiser III.
Anyways, tell me about your costume. How long does it take to make it?
about like 3 weeks. My brother helped me out. He made most of this stuff. But I thrifted the suit and everything else. So
Good suit.
thank you.
How about you?
2 hectic days.
Does not look like 2 hectic days. You did a good job.
Thank you. I tried really hard.
So we gotta know, what was your favorite thing to watch on VHS? Like an anime, a movie, old TV show?
I'm not sure. We didn't have a lot of VHSs growing up. But I think there's an old, like a really old anime. I forgot the name of it was. But yeah, that was my start for anime. So
Unknown anime.
exactly, unknown anime. Sorry guys.
It's the classic, the old Dragon Ball Z tapes and original Dragon Ball. Whatever the family had, random parts of the show, just handful of episodes at a time. That's all I watched.
All right, so here we are with Viewfinder, and we're interviewing the one and only CAREY Means, also the voice actor of Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Thundercleese from The Brack Show.
You know what they say, enough people tell you something must be true. Everybody was telling me I had such a great voice and I should do something with it, so I got a digital audio tape made and I started shopping around the different agencies to try to get some work. And I stumbled across this one agency who already had an in with Turner and Cartoon Network, and I was already in Atlanta. So I started doing what is known as bumps, like for Pokemon, Toonami. I was the narrator for the first incarnation of Samurai Jack, the TV show. I was the announcer guy that came on and told you, on the next Samurai Jack, Jack can sit to this, that, and the other. And a production assistant heard me doing these promos and he ran to Matt Malero and Dave Willis, the co-creators of Aqua Teen at the time. And he said, you got to hear this CAREY Means guy. He'd be perfect for the show y'all doing about these food products. Oddly enough, they already had a guy in mind to do Frylock. They had a guy they already hired, but apparently he couldn't act. He sucked as an actor. So when they heard me, they was like, that's Frylock. That's what we want. So I beat out another dude and got the part, so to speak, and the rest, as they say, is history. And I started doing Thunder Cleese on the Bragg Show around the same time. And now we got 2 movies under our belts, and we're streaming on Max now, formerly known as HBO Max. So if you haven't seen the show, you can check out 99.99% of the episodes on there. There's one they won't show called Shake Like Me. It's one where Shake gets bitten by a radioactive black man and turns into Jamocha Loca, Chakalaka Mocha Shaker. They won't show that one. I guess they thought it would offend some people. People ask me what I thought about that episode, and I'm like, what? It's just another Tuesday.
What did a typical voiceover session for an Aqua Teen episode look like?
It's crazy as hell. Crazy as hell, man. Flying monkeys and all kind of crazy shit. No, I'm just kidding. It's either Matt Malero or Dave Willis on the other side of the glass, and I'm in the booth recording my lines for Frylock or whatever else they need me to do. We're never in the same room at the same time. A lot of people assume that we're all standing next to each other doing our lines. Like some shows work like that, but not this one. Due to the magic of editing, I do mine solo, then Dave Willis will come in and do Carl and or Meatwad by himself, and Dana Snyder would sort of phone his in. Can't you tell that he phoned? No, I'm just kidding.
Now, what would you say would be the best episode of Aqua Teen for you?
My favorite episode is Super Birthday Snake. That is an episode where Meatwad wants a pet, and instead of a fluffy bunny, no thanks to Shake, he gets a snake.
Don't you see, Meatwad? Having a pet is a large responsibility, and the simulation program proved to me that you are not mature enough to take care of a pet rabbit.
Frylock, is that what you think?
Well, that's what I and the computer both know.
Well, then know this.
Why would that not be my favorite episode, man? Frylock gets to be bad. Gets to be bad and kills everybody. Of course.
Now, given that the Aqua Teens are talking fast food, and I guess it would be cannibalism given that they eat normal food, what would you say Frylock's favorite food would be?
That's a good question. I've never been asked that. I guess it's tofu steaks, like you put on the grill.
We film our show on a VHS camera, so it's only natural that we ask you, what is your favorite movie that you like to watch on VHS?
VHS. That used to be the thing for me back in the 80s. When I was in college, you get 2 VCRs, rent a tape from Blockbuster, and expand your library that way. Shh, don't tell nobody I used to do that. Yeah, I really don't know how to answer that question. What's yours?
My favorite VHS tape would actually be Dragon Ball Z during the Majin Buu saga, the revival tape where after Vegeta blows himself up and it ended on a cliffhanger and you had to wait for the new episodes. And it was the episode where Majin Buu came back after Vegeta blew himself up to try to destroy him.
Wow. That's a lot to sink in. I'm actually good friends with Josh Martin, who's the voice of Majin Buu. He's a good buddy of mine. Those Dragon Ball Z guys are a different kind of animal, man.
Can I get a "you're liquefied, bitch"?
You're liquefied, bitch. How's that?
Real good.
Say yes to VHS. I don't know why you would, but do it. Do it. Do it. I like fries. I eat them all the time. Genocide. Cannibalism.
How are you guys liking the con?
I love it. Lots of fun.
Super fun. How long did it take to make these costumes? Did you make them yourselves or you buy them?
I made them both myself. I'd say this one took about a week or maybe 2 weeks. This one took a week. I just worked on it for a week straight.
You made them all?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, what's your favorite thing to watch on VHS?
Oh shoot. I mean, I really watched Disney as like a kid, so...
Yeah, honestly, anything Disney. I love Disney movies. You can't go wrong with Disney.
Dogs Go to Heaven or something. Like.
Okay, so it turns out these guys are in a band called Bozo. Are you guys from Chicago or around the area?
Yeah, we're in the surrounding area, about like an hour from there.
We're in St. Charles.
In St. Charles. Okay, what would you call the genre?
We don't have like a set genre, but it's kind of like rock, grunge, punk, stuff like that vibe.
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
Just a little over like 3 months, right? Like, hasn't been that long.
Not that long. We just got our first gig, so we're really excited.
Okay, yeah, that was my next question. Have you guys ever played live? So just first gig you've had, have you played it yet, or is it gonna happen, or has it already happened?
The gig is gonna be in a week. We have done like little open mics and played like small events. Nothing too crazy though, but this will be our first like actual like paid event. Like it's a fundraiser for Palestine. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Okay, cool. What do you play in the band?
I play guitar.
Guitar, and then you?
I'm the singer.
Singer, and then you have. How many other members do you have?
We also got a bassist and our drummer.
Okay, cool. So, yep, check them out. Bozo. Yep.
I recognize your costumes. I just don't know the name. What the hell is it?
We're the Doodle Bob.
The fucking Doodle Bops. That's who it was. Yeah. How are you guys liking Anime Midwest so far?
So fun. It's super fun. What do you think? I am loving it so much.
I'm loving it. There's so much to do. Like, it never ends.
Does this count as anime?
Of course.
Awesome.
In my opinion, yeah.
What was your favorite thing, movie, TV show, anything, to watch on VHS?
Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock.
Got a lot of Fraggle Rock friends. Will you guys be cosplaying the Fraggle Rock characters next time?
Hopefully, I love them.
But how could I expect you to? You're only monkeys.
Don't call me a fucking monkey!
We are here with Greg Ayers here at Anime Midwest. How are you doing today, Greg Ayers?
Doing good.
So I'm a huge fan of your voice work. Some of the titles I really love that you were in are, let's see, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Dead Man Wonderland, Ghost Stories. That's a great one. But I have another one for you. Do you remember Shadow Skill?
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Oh, hell yeah.
absolutely, yeah. I think that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen Lucy Christian in.
Really?
Lucy Christian drunk in Shadow Skill is the funniest thing in the world to me.
Did she play Elle or
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
You guys were a dynamic duo
Yeah,
in that
she's
series.
Fantastic. I mean, she's great in everything she's in, but that was a role that is unlike so many roles she gets to do, and I think she just knocked it out of the park. It's great, yeah, great stuff.
I think your role as Gaban was incredible.
Thank
yeah,
you. I don't
lots
get
of.
to play big guys like that a lot either, so that was great.
There was a time when Folly lost her temper, calling Ellie an annoying and belligerent drunk. Soon it was talismans against shadow skills. Words can't describe that misery.
So I have another question. So, when it comes to conventions, you've been to many. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, yeah.
So, what's the strangest thing that's ever happened to you at a convention?
I mean, this isn't strange, it's cool, but it is strange realizing I was in the room next to Puffy Amiyumi at Anime Boston. And I can't say a whole lot because I don't want to be a bad neighbor, but man, they're rock stars. I saw the room after they left. They're rock stars. But it was great. And the first time I was going to my room, I think their management thought I was some weeb, following them. And I'm like, no, I'm in this room. I'd been doing this for probably 20 years at that point, but I was still just a fanboy. I was just like, Puffy Amiyumi's in the next room. And then I couldn't sleep because I'm like, I wonder what they're doing in there. I was just being a super fanboy, but yeah, that's probably the weirdest and the wildest for me, for sure.
So I have another question for you.
Yeah.
So when it came down to recording Ghost Stories,
Yeah.
so how did that whole thing work out? Because that's very much like a.
Oh my gosh. I kind of don't like telling it officially because I have as much fun listening to people's theories on what we did. And there are some people that get it so completely wrong. There's one video right now, there's this guy that's like, so a bunch of the actors at Funimation just got bored. And I'm like, that's not even a Funimation dub. We did that for ADV Films
yeah.
25 or 20 years ago. This is the 20th anniversary this year.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, it was one of those things that happened kind of organically. It was a show that didn't have an audience. We were allowed to kind of have free reign. And even though people think we could do anything we wanted, there were really hardcore rules about what we could and couldn't do. Like we couldn't change the names of the ghosts. We couldn't change how they died. We couldn't change the basic gist of the story. We could just change the lines.
Right.
And so that's when it became kind of this weird riff track thing. And it's funny because so many people have tried to copy it since then. I think you can only do something like that once. You know, like the first time you do it, it's funny, it's weird. The humor in it is very cringy by today's standards, but we did it 20 years ago. So, but I think it's funny that 20 years later, the show that none of us thought would do anything is still being talked about. Every year Amazon puts it on their Halloween movies, and I'm like, no, this is the wrong movie. So, but I love it. I love it.
Awesome. Greg Ayers, it was incredible
Great talking
interviewing
to you. Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
we have one more question for you.
Gotcha.
Want to be right quick before we go. So we record specifically on VHS. That's our aesthetic.
Nice.
Yeah. So back in the days, or maybe even today, what was your favorite movie or show, or maybe even anime to watch on VHS tape?
Oh my gosh. So it's a love-hate relationship. So I was a big fan of the show Fushigi Yugi. old Fushigi Yugi fans will know what I'm talking about. When you bought the original Pioneer VHS episodes or series as they came out, there were usually 3 episodes per tape. Well, Fushigi Yugi has music that builds and builds and builds at the end of the episode until it finally crashes into the closing theme. Yeah. If you watch the videotape version, it would build and build and build and then stop, because they didn't do the full ending closing song until the end.
Right.
So the one I collected the most of is also the one that makes me the most frustrated, because when I watch it, I'm like, no!
Damn you, localization!
Yeah, well, it's not even that. It was just they were trying to get as many episodes as they could on one VHS, and so in the interest of it, they just chopped the ending off. They just had one opening and one closing. Right. So it was so frustrating. But I love that y'all are doing this on VHS. I still have a buttload of VHS tapes, and I can't bring myself to throw them away. I'm like, sometimes it's just good to hear it click and push the play button. So let's go VHS.
This has been voice acting legend, voice acting veteran from all the way from the ADV days, Greg Ayers. Thank you so much for being on the show. Yeah. And say yes to VHS, Greg Ayers.
Yes, say yes to VHS, definitely.
It is hotter than Stacy's mom out here, and I'm here with the new band Carnivore Mommy. How are you guys doing today?
Excellent.
Good, yeah.
Hot, but good.
Yeah, happy to be here.
I'm Lauren, I scream.
I'm Nick, I play guitar.
I'm Sage, I play bass.
And I'm Gabe, and I play drums.
So what's your guys' inspiration for your music? What really drives you to come out here and play music and scream your hearts out?
Honestly, Sage's shirt saying... Don't worry, kitten, daddy's here.
So who's your kitten, if I may ask?
I don't have one.
Oh, it's okay. So where'd you guys get the name Carnivore Mommy? Who came up with it, and what does it mean to you?
I wanted something femme and violent at the same time, like Bikini Kill or Strawberry Switchblade.
So do you guys have any new music coming out soon that you want to promote?
Yeah, we got Spitgrave. We're recording it now, so that should be out before the end of summer, and we'll just drop Dissonance.
So we record only on VHS. What is y'all's favorite movie to watch on VHS, whether it be childhood, today, or anything?
Ooh, I think I watch the South Park movie all the time on VHS.
Bigger, longer, and uncut.
The Scooby-Doo Zombie Island is a good one.
My Neighbor Totoro, it just looks very nostalgic on VHS.
Oh my god, I used to watch this animated movie, I think it's called The Sword in the Stone. It was some weird, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Sword in the Stone. That shit was awesome.
Would you be surprised to hear that you're the second person to say that today?
Wow, I would be shocked, yes.
I'm joined here by two of the scummiest people on planet Earth. These are the Scummies. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing really good. Hi.
Doing great.
My name is Ro, like toe, but with an R, yes.
I'm Alex Anger.
I play the drums and I vocalize.
I play bass.
So you guys both have a very particular way of performing, if I do say so myself. How did that came to be, and what would you describe it as?
We really like jazz.
Yeah.
We really like jazz, Alex.
I just think about chaos, and also, the silence between the notes. That's the important part. That's what jazz is all about.
How do you guys work off each other, being just two instruments and a singer?
It's kind of like freedom. You can kind of do whatever the fuck you want because there's no one there's no bars. You know what I mean? There's no parameter that you have to stay in. You can just fucking explore and range and like a chicken, like a free range chicken. Yeah, period.
I mean, drummers and bassists are both Dumbo coded. And I feel like the fact that we have no brain is how we work together.
So what brought you guys both together to create this tremendous piece of art?
Your favorite neighborhood bar and grill, shout out Applebee's, sponsor us. We worked together at Applebee's. Fucking it sucked there, but if you sponsor us, it was awesome. I loved it. But we worked together and we talked about being in a band for years, and then nothing ever happened, and then COVID-19 happened, and then we started playing together, and then it became what it is today.
Yeah, unless they sponsor us, that was a Trapplebee's. That wasn't an Applebee's.
So was there any performer that you guys watched when you were young that made you really want to pick up a pair of drumsticks or pick up a bass? Who really inspired you to become a performer?
Alex, you go first.
Okay, I'll do True Time. So there was, it's over in the Quad Cities, a place called the Rostas. And we saw a show where it was Sen Morimoto, Karen Meat, and the La La Las. And that was, seeing their performances, there's such different dynamics that definitely like set us where we were like, we could do something like that. Especially, I have a huge love for Karen Meat. Shout out Iowa. Iowa's Karen Meat. They had the fucking gaggiest set. She would fucking have her guitarist crawl on all fours as she wrote them. She'd spit beer into his mouth and he'd spit it at the crowd. Fucking amazing presence. I loved their fucking stage performance, and it definitely was like a huge inspiration. Got to play with them once. It was like meeting a hero.
So like you're speaking the truth, I'll speak the truth. I'm really inspired by drag queens and like performers in that sense. I think that like when you're in a band, it's cool to play really fun music, but it's also cool to put on a show. So like watching drag performers, watching Karen Meat, that was an insane performance. It taught me that you can actually make performance out of it, not just music. And then performance is kind of where like both of us really were like, oh, this is fun, this is interesting.
So another question we ask all of our guests. So when you guys were kids, or maybe even today, what was y'all's favorite movie or TV show to watch on VHS?
Oh, period. Oh, Digimon the movie, best soundtrack fucking ever. Digimon, yes, period.
Mine was fucking topical. I had great taste. It was a fucking split. It was The Mummy, Brendan Fraser's The Mummy on VHS, and it was Austin Powers, Michael Myers Gold member. Fucking love both of those movies. They fucking stand the test of time.
We have a question for you.
Of course.
Okay, so if a demon took over your body, but you were still you, so you were demon you, but that demon could morph into an animal, but the animal would have the essence of you, what animal would demon you morph into? Thank you.
Golly, that's a hard question. But honestly, I'd say a monkey. To the Viewfinder audience at home, I'm very, very proud to present Rotundos, one of my favorite bands in all of Chicago. How are you guys doing tonight?
I feel good. My name is Harrison. I play bass, among other things.
I play guitar. I'm Jose.
I'm Jake. I play guitar and sing a little bit.
My name is Henry. I play drums.
What is the strangest thing when you guys were like playing or like doing a show or something like that? What's the strangest thing that you guys have ever saw, the craziest experience, or anything like that?
I don't know. Some kids like in Houston like set up some chairs and were jumping like 5 feet in the air. That was pretty funny.
Shout out Slacker. Shout out Slacker.
Yeah. We also like almost got hit by like a drunk driver in the parking lot of our hotel in Memphis.
That was not during a show. That was not during a show.
That was just related to driving from a show.
That was just a trauma dump. Okay, anyway.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we were driving down these country roads, and we saw like one of these crop duster planes, but it came like a foot above our car. I was like, we're dying in a plane crash right now. Okay.
That's not either. That's not during a show.
I was on the way to a show, so it counts a little bit.
There was like a kid in a banana costume going crazy in the pit one.
Jesus costume.
And the annoying orange.
Annoying orange.
Yeah, that was cool.
To our viewers at home, what does the name Rotundos mean, and who picked it?
I'm about to summon my boy from the depths of Narnia.
Oh, hello. How's it going?
What's up? What's your name?
My name is Juan.
Juan, nice to meet you, Juan.
Yeah,
so tell us what Rotundos means.
So Rotundos, so what it means is like rotundos, like something circular. It goes and comes back. You know, we throw this sound and it comes back to you. It's like kind of like round. It's kind of a Spanish word.
Yeah.
Listening to this rapper in Spanish, Cancerbero, he says that on one of his songs, and it's kind of like that, yeah. Rotundos. Rotundos, yeah.
In the history of the Rotundos, how did this whole thing come to be? How did you guys form together like Voltron?
So I have a solo project under my name, Jose Israel. It's just my middle name. And then I met Henry.
I met Jose through a mutual friend of mine.
And then basically we started jamming my songs. And then we were like, hey, you know what? Let's make new songs. And then we did a new band, and it's going pretty well, I think.
Now I have another question. So there's a little song I like to listen to sometimes when I'm in traffic. It's called Move Bitch, Get Out of the Way. Now you guys have a very similar song called Get Out of the Way, right? Yes. Now what's the meaning of that song? Because whenever I'm in traffic, I like to put that song on.
Basically, Out of the Way is like...
You ever want someone to get the fuck out of the way? Yeah.
On your personal note, on a personal note, what's something that really gets each of you guys going? What's something that is like a really big passion of yours outside of your music?
I'm just inspired by like the like visual art and like games that I grew up with and stuff. I was real into like fighting games as a kid, and like Tony Hawk Pro Skater and Guitar Hero is like all what got me into this music, you know. So
I like playing video games. I got a PS4. I play Overwatch. Unfortunately, wait, what?
Who's your main? Who's your main on Overwatch?
Bro, Diva, bro. I also play Torb. I'm sweaty at Junkrat. Yeah.
You play all the worst characters. He plays all the no-skill characters.
Whatever, bro. The Mickey Mouse ass characters. Who gives a fuck, bro?
I mean, besides music, low-key, y'all gonna call me out, but I fuck with anime too heavily and shit.
Which ones?
Tokyo Ghoul, Parasite, Cowboy Bebop. But Cowboy Bebop low-key got me into like jazz and like music and shit when I was younger and everything. But yeah.
I like cars and motorcycles and things of that nature.
If a director ever used y'all's music in a movie, what kind of movie would you guys want your music to be played in?
A Quentin Tarantino movie with feet in it. I'm just kidding.
So is there any sort of like message that you guys want to convey in your music and your lyrics or something like that? Or any message that you want to send our Viewfinder viewers at home?
Don't try to be cool. Like, there's no such thing as being cool. And like, yeah, fuck that. Don't try and like be something you're not. Just like be authentic. I feel like this music like was all made just from us like hanging out and like being authentic to what we like, you know. And it like goes to a bunch of different places, but that's what I like about it. So yeah, be eclectic. Don't concern yourself like with what's in or out. Just like be authentic and do whatever the fuck you want.
So the Rotundos, they weren't even trying. They just were cool on themselves, right?
No, we tried really hard. I really need people to tell me that I'm cool and approve of us.
I think you're cool.
Hey, thanks, dude.
Hey, leave a like on this video if you think he's cool.
Yeah, enjoy your life. Give back to your community. Yeah.
Lifting up your community is the best thing you can do. Bring up all the people around you when you come up.
I don't know. I just want to make music that sounds cool.
So I have another question. So when you guys are little kids, or maybe even today, when it comes to movies, watching it on VHS tapes, what was y'all's favorite movie to watch on VHS?
When I was like 8 years old, I rented The Shining VHS tape from the library, and I was so fucking traumatized by the elevator with all the blood. And yeah, I definitely like distinctly remember watching that like on like the big box TV we had. Cause I don't know, my family had VHS for like a long ass time. Like we had like a big box TV till like 2016 probably, like with a VHS player.
Fucking Finding Nemo, okay? That shit is crazy. Like, where is he at? I don't know.
I low-key watched The Wizard of Oz like so much as a kid, but I think that's also because that was like the only VHS like DVD shit that we had in the house, besides like obscure ass like medieval anime thing that I had no idea what the fuck was going on half the time.
Power Ranger DVDs from the library.
Power Rangers.
And I think we also had like the first like 3 or 4 seasons of SpongeBob, like the whole thing on DVD. So that's pretty sick.
I'm Hari, and this was the ever incredible, the ever rolling, the ever round Rotundos. I love you guys. You can make incredible music, and I can't wait to see you guys perform right here. This was an incredible interview. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Hell yeah. Oh, real quick, we have two new singles. They're called Flowers and Old Amber. Listen to them. Out of the way. Move it.